Christian Watson got a major extension from Green Bay, and I realized I never hopped on the fantasy page to talk about how it impacts fantasy football, so let's do that right now. For starters, the money that he's getting is kind of insane, $27.5 million. That puts him up there with a T. Higgins, a couple million off of an Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's getting absolutely paid. A lot of times in fantasy football, if you follow the money, it does well. Not always, but a lot of the time, they are going to feed the guys that they just paid. For me personally, it doesn't change anything though. My issue with Christian Watson isn't that he wasn't good enough, or isn't that Green Bay doesn't want to use him as their number one wide receiver. My issue with Christian Watson has been, and forever will be until proven otherwise, health. Looking at his entire career, he's never played more than 15 games. He's never had more than 600 and something yards in a single season because he can't stay healthy. The other thing people talk about, if he were to stay healthy, this huge potential that he has, and I think he has solid potential, but I don't think he's as high as everyone thinks it is. They always bring up his yards per reception. It's 17 and a half or something like that, 17 yards per reception, which I think with more volume would drop. Again, that's not how that always works, but typically when you get more volume, your yards per catch is going to drop at least a little bit. Again, I just have no faith that he's going to stay healthy. He's not going at a spot that's horrible. I don't mind drafting him where his current ADP is. I'm a little lower on him than most, but I'm not super low on him. I don't mind where he's going currently, but if this contract makes that number boost up, then I will be completely out on Christian Watson. I'm just not sold on him staying healthy. And in fantasy, if I can't rely on you to be on the field every week, then it makes it way harder for me to feel comfortable drafting you on draft day.